Hello there, dear friends, dear math lovers. I'm GC. This is my first video. I'm a mathematician and I have a plan to make one small million of videos about some interesting, hard, tricky, ugly, beautiful and smooth mathematical questions all around the world. For my first video, I chose one tricky sum. Calculate the following sum: 1 over 6 plus 1 over 12 blah 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 plus 1 over 72. This is original my question. I chose this question specially for you. If you can solve this, you're great mathematicians. This is a hard one. Let's start with the solution. Let's rewrite the question. It was calculate, I'll denote with S, 1 over 6 plus 1 over 12. My mistake, just erase this. Plus 1 over 12 plus 1 over 20 plus 1 over 30 plus 1 over 42 plus 1 over 56 and at the end plus 1 over 72. A tricky question, I must admit. Someone will try to add the numbers under the same LCM. That is actually a natural way to solve this question, but I cannot do that, because if I need, I will actually throw through the window, because there are many calculations. Actually, we are not capable. Maybe some of you is capable to find the LCM of these numbers here, but they are too big, and for sure the LCM will be one huge number. Please, if you don't believe me, please try. Okay, let's try to find a hint. Let's try to find a way to make this question more simple. Let's follow the numbers. Follow the given numbers. We have 6, we have 12. Let's write in the other way. We have 6, we have 12, we have 20, we have 30, we have 42, we have 56, and at the end 72. What we can see common for these numbers? Can you realize that 6 is 2 times 3? What about 12? 3 times 4. What about 20? 4 times 5. 5 times 6. 6 times 7. 7 times 8. And finally 8 times 9. So actually the denominators are product of two consecutive numbers. 2 times 3, 3 times 4, etc. 8 times 9. So actually our sum can be rewritten in the following way. Let's rewrite the sum as follows. S equal 1 over 2 times 3 plus 1 over 3 times 4 plus etc. plus 1 over 8 times 9. So we need to calculate this sum. Before we go forward, let's try to see what benefit we have from this rewriting. Because of that, let's review one of these terms. Actually, let's make a general term. All of them are from the form 1 over k plus 1. And now the key will be to make, I will say, factorization of this in some simple terms. Look at this. 1 over k plus 1 is always equal 1 over k minus 1 over k plus 1. Yes, this is true. Because of what? Easily we can prove this taking the right hand side under the same LCM, and in easy check we can actually see that this is completely true. So let's circle this. And now if we use, I will say, this result, we have one for our sum, s equal 1 over 1 times 2 times 3 plus 1 over 3 times 4 plus 1 over 4 times 5 plus 1 over 5 times 6 plus 1 over 6 times 7 and 1 over 7 times 8 plus 1 over 8 times 9 equal 1 over 2 times 3 can be rewritten as 1/2. I will write here equal 1 over 2 using this formula minus 1 over 3 plus 1 over 3 minus 1 over 4 plus 1 over 4 minus 1 over 5 plus 1 over 5 minus 1 over 6 plus 1 over 6 minus 1 over 7 plus 1 over 7 minus 1 over 8 and at the end 1 over 8 minus 1 over 9. Look at this. All of these terms will actually cancel out. Look at this. Minus 1/3 plus 1/3. Minus 1/4 plus 1/4, etc. All of them will cancel out except the first and the last term. So they will left as 1/2 minus 1/9, which is exactly over 9 over 18, 9 minus 2, which is equal to 7 over 18. And we are done. So the sum S is equal to 7 over 18. The end. Thank you for watching my first video. I expect you on my second video, etc. I love you and I expect and I have a wish to discuss about interesting, tricky, wonderful, ugly, smooth, hard and easy questions from now until the world.